Hey y'all, hey, it's Raw to the Bone. I'm still in the country. Today, I woke up and it was a rainy day, but I'm sitting under the barn and the rain is hitting the barn and it's so relaxing. So I'm just sitting here having my coffee. But I wanted to share my morning thoughts as this is Coffee with Friends on the Go with Raw to the Bone. And the reason why I say Coffee with Friends on the Go is because I have a Coffee with Friends virtual show that I do on Facebook Monday through Friday. So if you're not already watching, please make sure you tune in to my Facebook page, Raw to the Bone, Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. We talk about real topics. Yes, we do. And it's a diverse audience, men and women. So we get perspectives from both. So make sure you're joining in. But before all that, make sure you're hitting subscribe, okay? Like this video and comment, all right? So that any new videos that I put up, you'll get an alert. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but hey, subscribe anyway. But anyway, happy Sunday. You know, yesterday I did a video on self-care, and I talked about even during the pandemic, you know, sometimes we get caught up in our fears that we forget to take care of ourselves, right? So, you know, I decided to jump on a plane to come visit my brother. So this is where I'm at. So that yesterday's topic was self-care. Today, we're going to talk about self-worth, okay? Yes, I have a theme this week. Sitting out in the country and having time and space to think, you know, you think about yourself and the things that you need. And so I thought about self-worth. And I said, you know, what is my worth? And then I thought about that. And I was like, you know what? I can't really quantify what my worth exactly is, right? But what I can say is, whatever you think your worth is, make sure that, you know, people are pouring into you at that value, whatever that is. Like, you can only give but so much of yourself. Your worth should not be compared to anybody else's worth, right? Because two different people, two different driving factors, different motivations, you can never be compared to the next person. But you yourself know what you're giving out, what you're giving that out to people, your loved ones, your significant others, whomever, and you know based on that output what your worth is and what you should be getting back, okay? And if you feel that at any point you're taking shorts, then you need to have an open discussion with the people around you, the loved ones around you, and let them know, listen, I feel like I'm not getting this, whatever that is, right? And if they love you enough and they respect you enough, then they will listen to what your needs are and they would try to make adjustments to help fulfill those needs. Now, nothing is perfect. No one is perfect, right? So we're always going to have issues. Things are going to happen. But I do think that, you know, people still need to understand what their worth is and make sure that people are feeding into that worth the same way as that person is pouring out, right? You know, it was a discussion on Coffee with Friends where we were talking about relationships, right? And I think it was the topic about marriage is just a piece of paper. And in that conversation, we talked about doing a temperature check in relationships, right? Now, whether it's relationships, whether it's a temperature check with your kids, whether it's a temperature check with your parents, your siblings, whatever it is, but we talked about having an open dialogue with that loved one and saying, hey, you know, I'm just checking in to see if there's anything that, you know, you'd like to see me do better. Is there something I've been doing to irritate you, you know, or what expectations do you have of me at this point in our relationship? Those are things that you can do a temperature check with. Now, some of those questions are specifically for a significant other, but you get the idea of what I mean. But the idea is to never take a short. Now, a lot of times You know, the reason why I'm focusing on self-care yesterday and self-worth today is because, especially during the pandemic, you know, I find that it's hard for me to keep up with my regular routines. I used to go to work when I wanted, a couple of days in the office, a couple of days at home, but I had a routine. Sunday was the day I shopped, I cleaned. You know, I had a steady, you know, routine. I cooked from Thursday through Sunday. Well, Sunday to Thursday, because I don't cook on Fridays and Saturdays. But being home with the pandemic, my routine is off because I'm always home. I didn't have a change of venue. But in the process, you start to forget to take care of yourself and check in on your self-worth to make sure that you're still being nurtured, right? Because you wind up getting into a new routine, a different routine, right? And sometimes you lose yourself. You do. And this is why sometimes you have to step back, like me, sitting in a barn in the country, letting the rain fall. Sounds peaceful. And you do a recheck on yourself, and you rebalance yourself, right? And then you make sure that you take this back and you get what you think you deserve, okay? Whatever that self-worth is. So that was my little coffee chit-chat this morning. Make sure you are subscribing to my YouTube page, and make sure that you're hitting like and you throw a comment up there. Let me know if you like the video, you dislike the video, if you agree with something I said or disagree with something I said. But at the end of the day, make sure you understand what your self-worth is and make sure that you're getting what you think you deserve. That is the bottom line, okay? But for now, I'm out, all right? Follow me on IG, Facebook, all raw to the bone. Make sure you're subscribing to my YouTube channel so that you can see any future videos and all my old videos that's already up there. But for now, I'm out. Gone for now, but not forever. Raw to the bone.